Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick update, EDC update for July. So we are most of the way through. I think it's July 18th right now, Sunday. Just grabbing some dinner for the wife and I and heading back to the house. Daughter's taking a nap. So yeah, so I'm rocking a Bearded Gear shirt. This shirt has not really fit me lately because I put a couple pounds on. And I'm working on dropping some, so gonna cut the beer out, trying to figure that out. I think I'm gonna go to a weekend only situation on the beer. That should help. Usually I can drop a good amount, right, like 10, 15 pounds pretty quick by just not drinking. Pretty easy. And then obviously exercise. I used to walk, 4 or 5 miles a day if I could get it. It just mattered on getting it in, right? Because I get home from work and then I would take the dog out and we would walk, zigzags around the whole neighborhood. And it was usually like 3 or so miles, and then obviously there and back, all this stuff, whatever. But ever since the baby was born, I just haven't had the time. It sounds like an excuse, and I guess it is. I could get up at 5 in the morning and do it, but I get up at 7:30 already, and I'm working at 8:30. I'm done at 5. I'm picking my kid up at 5:30. I'm with her until she goes to bed at 7:38. And then my wife's done work at 8:30, and we're cleaning up, eating dinner, getting ready for the next day, so it's just like hard. It really is. So I got to figure something out. I think maybe I'm just going to take the kid with me, pick her up. I walk to pick her up at daycare, and maybe just I have a jogger stroller and just bring her with me for the walk. I don't know, but I don't know if she can handle an hour or 2 hours of walk, I guess she'd be in the stroller. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, sorry. I'm carrying today, actually, in my front left pocket, the CKF Evo 2.0. Obviously, I reviewed this a while ago, but, I try to carry the knives I truly enjoy as much as possible. And this was out on loan a few times, and I have it back now. And actually, I got it back from Kyle, Red Wolf EDC, Kyle Lanfear. Go check his channel out. And it had all this shit crusted to it. I don't know what was going on. My theory is because of the heat wave out there in California. And you guys know me, if you saw me put this knife back together during that terrible epic fail video I made, I do tend to use a lot of Loctite. And maybe it melted, and because it's like 120 degrees in some places out west, and then you're talking about inside of a USPS truck, right? There's got to be a melting point for this, so it probably melted and seeped out of all the areas, and then hardened again, and that's why it looked like this. It looked like Loctite, kind of. How when you take the screw out after you've Loctited something, and it's like this almost tan, white, crusty shit. That's what it kind of felt like. It was either that or somehow Kyle got sand in here. But he told me he put them in, he kept them in the packages, and I trust Kyle with my knives fully. So I'm not sitting here saying he did anything wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Loctite, and it was my fault, sort of, right? Anyway, so it gave me the opportunity to take this knife apart. And obviously I cleaned everything up. It's perfectly fine. And I actually went ahead and put in Gillian bearings. So people have asked me before if you can put Gillians in here. And I've always kind of said, why would you do that? Because the action's really good stock, and it comes with multi-row bearings. So you get Teflon caged multi-row bearings. And I don't know, somebody had told me, I put Gillians in here and they are fantastic. And so I said, fuck it, I'll try it. So I put the Gillians in, and I Loctited it, and that was, a day ago, and I've been playing with it for today, but really only flicked it probably 20 or 30 times, and it's already basically as drop shut as it was. Maybe not quite, but you can see it there. It's almost dropping all the way, and then just a turn of the handle and she goes home. So these bearings tend to continue to break in. You know, my J-Cape broke in for like a week and a half, and then it was just ridiculous. So I'm expecting that probably. So we'll see. And I also have some new bearings on the way I'll be doing a video on. They're called Delrin bearings. You can get them from Tie Connector, which is a website that sells parts for knife making, like bearings and washers and pivots and shit like that. Check them out. They're actually pretty inexpensive. It's $10 for 2 sets, compared to Gillian's or Skiff's. You know, that's pretty good. And then I think there's a minimum of $20. So I ordered 4 sets with shipping. It was like $30 for 4 sets, which is pretty good, right? It's like $7 a pair or something like that. So not bad. And I've heard very good things from some good friends that I really trust. MB Wild on Instagram and Old Man Bob Poncho on Instagram. Dude, he might be old as fuck. Like, he might be like geezer old. Like, it's funny, right? This guy's in the knife community, but he's pretty fucking old. And like has trouble walking. I had to help him at Blade Show. And but he knows his shit, okay? And if he says Delrin bearings are better than Gillian's, I believe him. And he showed me his knives that he put them in, and it was like game-changing. Like, Gillian's and Skiff's are really good. I wouldn't call them game-changing. They make your knife 10-15% better on action maybe, and add a little durability to the pivot. But they're not like changing your knife. Unless, you know, specific knife, maybe it does more, right? But these Delrins are fantastic, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I was carrying the Evo over there, and then, of course, I have my Raylight Pineapple Mini here in the polished tie. This thing is dope, guys, and I got the tritium insert, the ice tritium insert in the back. I have it on that cool battery that you can choose. Is it 2440 or something like that? I love that. Just absolutely the best pocket flashlight I have found. It's not the brightest thing ever, but I don't need that. I just need it to give me some light, give me a solid beam when I need it, and it does that, and it fits perfectly in pocket. The clip is fantastic, guys. I cannot recommend these Raylights enough. I mean, $55 or whatever for this titanium Raylight is fantastic. I think I'm rocking a Hank. Rocking a Hank from Hanks That Rock. Little Looney Tunes. I watched Space Jam the other night, which, by the way, is alright. It's probably as good as the first one, to be honest. The first one is just nostalgic to us, so we probably think it's way better. It's not like it was a great movie, but so I think they're similar, and we're all gonna say that it was, you know, the first one was way better. I don't know. I like Don Cheadle. He's a shitty bad guy in it, and I just like the Looney Tunes, right? I don't know. Marvin the Martian was in it. It was cool. Anyway, Hanks That Rock. I don't think he's currently doing Hanks anymore, so I don't know what's going on there. But I think he told me he was taking a break. I have my Vero fulcrum back in the pocket. I was carrying, what was I carrying? The Damn Designs Sidekick for a while in my bag. That one doesn't have a clip, so I've been pocketing this guy again. This thing is fantastic. I had to use it the other day. My wife needed it to scrape a label off of the glass door, and then I needed it to try to scrape paint out of a painted shut window at my sister-in-law's house, because it's 900 degrees and they don't have fucking air conditioning. They bought the house recently. It didn't come with AC. They're working on getting it installed, but they have window units, and they only have them in the bedrooms, and they have whatever. Anyway, so I'm trying to get this paint, you know, chipped off to get the window open, and this thing worked fantastic. It's just so good. So yeah. And then lastly, in my back left pocket, I have my EMP EDC Nimble in the frag pattern. Guys, this thing is just so good. Yeah, say what you want about whatever. This knife is just fantastic. This design is really good. The guy nailed it. His name's John from EMP EDC. He did a great job with this knife. And I actually have the plain titanium one coming. I got in on the drop Saturday. The frag sold out real fast, which is fantastic. I got my videos up right before the drop, so I did one Thursday, one Friday, and obviously I have the frag, so hopefully that helped sell those. And then the plain tie was available, I think, until today or yesterday. Sorry, today, because yesterday was the drop. And that's just amazing that they all sold out. I have number 14 here. And I can't wait to try the other one. I don't know why it's the same knife, but it's how I am, guys. I just love different variants when I find a design I really like. So I'll let you guys know if I sell it. If I sell one, it's not going to be this one, I doubt, unless the other one's just utterly amazing. And I don't really know if I'll sell the other one either. But if I do, I think I have somebody already lined up for that. But if you want to hit me up, you can. You know how it goes. So, yeah, that's the EMP EDC Nimble, just killing it right now. It has not left my pocket since the Loctite dried. So, yeah, that's kind of an EDC update for me, and I guess a kind of personal update. The whole weight loss thing, I don't know. I was thinking about trying a diet, but I don't know if I would stick to it. So we'll see. I'll just try to cut back on my vices for a little bit and go from there. Yeah, everything's good. Life's good. Wife's good. Kids good. Just cracking down. I mean, cracking down. What am I talking about? Just cracking away at life. Douchebag. The channel's good, guys. I'm having a blast still. I went through that midlife crisis where I kind of wasn't sure what I was doing and not, making a ton of videos. I'm kind of back to doing 2 a day, but instead of doing like 29 videos and having them all waiting to post, I've been kind of doing like, I'll edit and upload 10 or 12 or 14 videos like on the weekend or something. Maybe I'll do a couple during the week if something exciting happens, like the EMP knife that came in. I got those up pretty quick, and I didn't schedule them a week out, right? But normally what I'm doing is, I'll film throughout the week when I get things, when I have a second. I'll do this video on lunch or this video after work, and then on the weekend I'll put them all together, upload them, and then I'll have basically the next week covered, right? And then throughout that week they'll drop. And then the next weekend, I take the videos I've kind of made, and I'll edit those. And so I'm kind of like a week ahead right now, and that seems pretty solid because I'm not too far ahead to where, like, people are asking me shit, and that knife's been gone for a year. Like, it just was getting out of control being that far ahead. So I think I'm in a good place with that, with the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a blast, obviously, making the videos and interacting with you guys on the lives. That's so fun, the lives. And yeah, just trying to keep it real, keep it honest, not sell out. That's not going to happen here. Fuck that shit. I wouldn't even be able to do it, right? Who would I don't know, who would try to give me something and ask me to promote it, right? That'd be some funny shit. But anyway, I gotta go. Gotta get home and feed the wife. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.